Now this is exactly what I'm talking about. There was never any of these buildings for sale, any of these apartments for sale. And that's 2 on this one, and the one down here has been refurbished and there's work going on in one of the other ones above. This is people that are Spanish that have sold their apartments and are moving out of town. And I did say that. I said that is the biggest issue with this area. And I know it's a big issue because people that used to drink in certain bars, you knew all the old boys. Rincon open that. All the old boys, they all stayed around about here. They all drank in certain bars at this time of day. Every day, religiously. You never went out at night, but you seen them during the day. Pepe would be sitting outside Catalina at this time of day. In fact, he'd probably be inside. What time is it? Yeah, he'd be inside sitting, having something. But it just shows you that it's no longer Spanish. It's no longer Spanish. Right, let's go and get something to eat and cheer ourselves up in this empty resort of Torrevieja. Although the train's full, but it's only got 2 carriages. The train used to have around about, at this time of year, it would run with 3 carriages definitely. The fact it's only running with 2 to try and fill it up quicker. Right, the good bit about when I come here, I've never been here for ages. The guy recognised me and he spoke to me in Spanish. He'll mend me if I tried to order anything in English in here. I would just I'd get laughed at and probably chucked out. Anyway, I did get a little drink and a little ensalada rosa tapa. Karen will kill me for coming here because we used to come here every Wednesday at this time, and this is how I know the place is quiet, because in the table in there used to sit all the old boys, and we used to call them the Torrevieja Mafia, because it's the old guys that have been here all their days, and I've never seen any of them. And I just spoke to someone who who still does stay in our apartment block. She says a lot of people have moved away because it's changed so much, and they've moved to be closer to family, which is weird. And the fact that they're getting so much money for their apartments, that's the truth of the matter. People are paying over the odds for the apartments. They're putting them up as holiday lets. And I see that there was demonstrations in Mallorca about the whole tourist thing. But it's not really about tourists. It's about people buying the houses and then letting them out. And that is the issue. Do you know, every day I'm seeing posts on social media. I wouldn't go to Spain, I wouldn't do this. I'm going to start a Facebook group and say boycott Britain. They're anti-tourists. Might be the wrong type of tourists turning up on the shores on boats. Hey, they're foreigners. I'll get pelters for that one. And there's the next issue, is the trucks that are still coming through the town. Well, there's the old, he's actually English. He used to sit here every day, but you've got these big trucks that are still coming in and out of the town, creating dust everywhere. And yeah. God, that woman over there looks like she's sleeping. But anyway, let's enjoy some tapas. So I've just been talking to some of the teachers that were sitting next door for a couple of minutes, getting drinks, about the situation with the housing in Torrevieja, and they said it's getting worse. They said that the fact that they can't get a full year-round let because of their employment situation. They're obviously off for schools here are off for an eternity during the summer, and that's them breaking off now till I think it's the end of August, September that they come back. So you get rentals from September to June, but the price of them have went through the roof, and they're saying that the price of rent in Torrevieja has become unsustainable. They're now having to look at potentially sharing apartments where they would once rent the apartment themselves. And let's face it, not everybody wants to share apartments with somebody else when you're working. I mean, it doesn't matter what age you are when you're in employment. And you're not talking about young people in their young, 21, 22. You're talking about professionals that are doing a job and they can't get property in their town. It's unbelievable. It's a crazy, crazy situation. So the local police have just turned up, and it looks like they're going to be taking some cars away that are currently sitting here. You're not meant to park in these areas, and yeah, there's 3 bikes turned up. There's a Gruera. Gruera are going to take one of the cars away. Spanish car or French? Can't see. It's Spanish. So what they do is they will take the ticket. They'll ticket the car, and we'll see the Gruera coming round the other way. Some things never change. They do like towing cars away here. Is this the owner of the car coming? Nope. They do give you a chance. They kind of sit and wait for like 5 minutes or so, and then they see if the owner turns up. I've just seen the recovery truck is sitting at the other side of the roundabout, waiting to get the nod for the police, who's just taking photographs. Maybe that's what's stopping people coming into Torrevieja, because they don't know of all the car parks, and then there's every chance that when you do park somewhere, your car gets towed away. But then you should be parking in the right place. I mean, there's plenty of spaces in the underground car park. I mean, this guy's parked here in front of Mediterranean, right? And below him, right below him, is an underground car park. And because he doesn't want to spend some money and parking in the underground car park, like I did, and he thinks he could just park in an illegal spot. He's now getting a ticket. Yeah, there's a guy just getting on the ticket. I'm just waiting to see if they come and tow it away at the same time. It's great, isn't it? I miss this. This is what you don't get when you stay out in the campo and you stay in little Spanish villages. You don't get the drama. You know, you don't get this ongoing. This guy's car's going to get towed away, and the recovery truck is just sitting over there. Zoom in. See it? It is just sitting in over there. And maybe that's what I'm missing in my life, is this kind of excitement. And it's maybe just people and people watching. That is it. Because let's face it, where we stay, no disrespect to the area, but it's hardly a metropolis. Oh God, the guy on the bike in the front's just put his sunglasses on so he looks like Chips. The other guys have just got their normal helmets on. This guy put his sunglasses on, then his helmet on. 3 of them to give him a parking ticket, and then off they go. There's the go. There's the 3 of them. 3 of them to give him a parking ticket, and the recovery truck is still sitting over there, just waiting to get called wherever. Oh, I missed this. That's
So I'm
brilliant.
going to end this video off with just seen one of the maddest things ever. I don't know if you'll see it. Can you spot it in the background? Yep, somebody's sitting with a face mask on in 2025. Thought we were way past that. Anyway, deep breath. Hasta luego.